Morning, morning, morning! Morning! How are we? How are we doing? I don't even know if this is working, you know. It doesn't look like it popped up on my feed, so we'll see. Oh yeah, it does look like it's working, I think. Good if someone jumps in and just gives us a little yeah, it's working, or no, it's not working. Chaos already. Oops. Oh, it is working. I think it's working. I think it is working. Cold tyres. Cold tyres. Well, this corner will warm her up. Oh my God. Green or something. I think the track's green. I hope it is. Should put a bit more fuel in, I think.
Ah.
Well, I hope everyone's well. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way in. Just trying to get used to this car again. As I was saying, Hopefully I can keep you entertained through the day. I am going early. Possibly about 1 o'clock today. So we should get a few races in. 4 maybe, 4 or 5 races. This thing does not like the curbs. I can't. Curbs are lava. Curbs are lava. Yeah. It's been a moment. Yeah, I got a few things going on at the minute. Life. We always try, but yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you just yeah. So every time I try to push a bit of YouTube, something pulls me back. And like, but it's what it is. Is what it is. We always hear though somewhere in the background. But let's make the most of it. I do have to go around about 1-2 o'clock because yeah, I got to go and sort something else basically. But yeah, we try our best. We try our best, and this is our best. But damn, a 23.3. I need to find half a second. Maybe even more. This guy might even get... What is the guy next to him doing? Oh my. Yeah, yeah, life is doing its thing, unfortunately. But we crack on, we try. I'd like to do a lot more of this, but in actual fact, to be honest with you, like the way things are with Assetto Corsa being sort of in early access, it's not actually like a big deal. We get on when we can, and hopefully they sort out the getting the dailies incorporated into the game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make massive difference because a lot of people are playing on the servers. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the workaround, how they get people off the servers and into the daily races. In actual fact, let's have a quick look at the daily races. Yeah. There's no one in them. Well, there's no one in the first one. There's no one in the first one. Yeah, there's like no one. Yeah, a few people. They just need to employ the guys from LFM. They don't even need to do that. They just, my personal opinion, they just need to reduce the amount of daily races that they have and do some oh no, back to the pit. I need some fuel. And morning, Lewis, by the way. And so reduce them, and then give like people seem to be loving this Porsche Cup with no TC and no ABS. So give them that. I mean, in the 0.6 update, the Ferrari's coming, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, it will be interesting. Is opt. How are you getting on, Lewis? Are you home or away? I haven't really played the F1 car. Oh, I should start my engine. I haven't played the F1 car. But I should imagine as it evolves, I will. I think LFM only had success because... oh, hang on. Let me get this race start underway. Sorry, I just need a bit of concentration here. As you can see, people like to weave and block. Oh, someone's flying up there. And punt. Yeah, the only reason I think LFM had success was because there was nothing else on ACC. It was either play the... and it was new as well. It had a rating system, it was new. No, the car's fine. It's just a scratch. It's this way, buddy. That was always going to happen. Should have stayed behind the guy on the left. Yeah, that's right. We'll try and get back to P2. That's the aim of the We've only got 8 laps. I think P2 is where we could have finished. Would have finished. Just makes it a little bit more interesting, right? Don't forget these cars have got no TC and no ABS. Where you going, bud? Do it for content. Yeah, I mean, there's no rating to lose, right? The punishments are basically whatever you deem fit. There's no reporting. Oh, actually, no, there is report. No, there's not reporting here. There's reporting in the dailies, but there's not reporting here. What are my thoughts on Ferrari? It's great to see them near the front again. It's annoying that every time they're at the front, they've got they're always second to Mercedes, second to Red Bull. No, the car's cooked now. Yeah. Second to Mercedes, second to Red Bull. Who else? Who else have we been second to? Second to McLaren. Well, actually, we fell a lot behind McLaren because we were concentrating on this year car. But we're always second. We're always second. But it was nice. It was nice to see Hamilton and Leclerc fighting, but at the same time, I was so frustrated with Leclerc because George didn't look like passing at China, and the only reason he did was because Leclerc decided that he wanted to try and flex his muscles against the GOAT. So that was a bit annoying. I was kind of like, why didn't you wait for George to try and overtake you both, and then once he's overtaken you both, then try and fight for the podium. But no, he decided to pull the trigger early, and he got put in his place. We'll see if he can get put in his place for the whole season. I doubt he will. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It's a long season, and what's good about this season is you've got the the reason why they're holding back is because there's three, I think, there's 3 in-season engine development opportunities. Now, if the manufacturer is 2% behind another manufacturer, you're allowed to develop the engine on 3 occasions. The first occasion is the 6th round. So because 2 of the rounds have been cancelled, that's good for Ferrari, because that's 2 less opportunities that McLaren have got to win. And it brings them closer to that engine development test. 30-second gap between 1st and 4th. Yeah, it wouldn't have been 30 if I didn't get punted. Are you talking F1 or are you talking this? Yeah, I think Ferrari will close the gap though. I definitely think Ferrari will close the gap. They're not that far behind. Guys can't even keep the car straight. Yeah, they've got a 200-kilometre test at Monza. They've hired Monza out. They're basically finalising that rear wing because I think structurally it's not. It wouldn't have stayed intact at China, hence why they had to go back to the other wing. Apparently something to do with the what's it called? The pressure, the brake pressure or something. I can't remember what the name of it is. It was doing some weird stuff basically when they were hitting the brakes. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll tell you what I do like though, and no one can say anything about this. The overtaking and re-overtaking and the battle, like, let's put aside Leclerc annoying me for pulling the trigger early on trying to get past Lewis, but the battle between Lewis and Leclerc was insane. Like, and I'm hoping that Kimi Antonelli can start battling George Russell. He's basically got to find his rhythm fast, Antonelli. And yeah, hats off to Antonelli. It's been a while. Last time I kind of watched F1 with an Italian driver was like Riccardo Patrese. I know we had Fisichella as well, but in a team that could win, even though Patrese was team ordered not to go past Mansell, but hey Ben, how you doing? Yeah, I was torn actually today whether to do this or whether to do some rally. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, they can't do the battling with the Mercs, no. And look how much they lose when they battle. Look how much they lost to Antonelli when they started battling. He just got 7 seconds ahead in like literally a couple of laps because of the computer system which works out when to deploy the battery. So Antonelli was on like optimum, whereas Lewis and Leclerc were just like deploying it where they were like, oh yeah, I need to get past him. The racing's been fantastic, and not just at the front, like in the midfield as well. What an absolute blunder by Ocon, right? When he came out the pits and who did he smash into? Was it Lindblad? No, not Lindblad. It wasn't. I can't remember who he crashed into. But Haas were there, like ready to mop up at so many points. Oh, was it the Alpine driver? Was it Colapinto? Yeah, that's the problem with the rule reset, though. This is what I always say. I've always said this, and it is the most annoying thing about F1. So I get, and I'll explain in a second why it happens, but the most annoying thing about F1 is they do a rule change, and at the beginning of the rule change, one team always steals a march. Whether it be Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, whoever it is, they always steal the march and they get ahead. And then it takes the rest of the time, the other 4 years, for everyone to close up, right? Oh God, what's happened here? There's cars everywhere. Oh, is that the end of the race? Are we at the end of the race? No, we're not at the end of the race. We'll have to look at the replay to see what happened back there. And then look at what happened in the last year of the rules. Last year, all the teams like Williams, Haas, they were all up there. It was even Lewis Hamilton was struggling. Like, albeit he was in a Ferrari he didn't understand, like, everyone was struggling to get into Q1. And it will happen again, like, Colapinto. Hero? I have forget. Who's Piro? I have forget Piro. Was that before Patrese? Indo Capello in Bahrain. The Audi once. Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's what gives me a little bit of hope. I'm seeing Mercedes. I know it was like an electronic glitch, but I'm hoping that Mercedes engine isn't bulletproof. If it's not bulletproof, then maybe that's where Ferrari can get it. Because Ferrari were the only people to do the whole of the... They did 2 tests on one engine. All the other teams brought new engines pretty much all the time in testing. Right, let's see what happened there. Right, let's see if we can find this vehicle. Oh God, look at this chicken. Hang on, there's one more here. What's this guy doing? He's not even lifted. Oh, did he get through? He did get through. There's more chaos up here. Yeah, I did one. Did I do 1 or 2 races yesterday? I think I saw you in one of the races. What's the times on this? I think it was literally the race. So you just finished a race, and then we started a race together, and then I think something happened right at the beginning of it, and I didn't see you after that. It was your last race. Yeah, I'm on 23.8. This guy at the front was on 23.2s. I definitely think there's a 22. I think this is like yeah, as we progress, we should get to 22s. Morning, Julio. You had 3 bad ones. Yeah, I've had one good one, and I did 2 races yesterday, which no, did I do 2 or yeah, I did 2 races yesterday, 1 good, 1 bad, and I didn't even get off the line. Oh, the track's green. No wonder the track's green. I did think the track was green. Hey, Baxi. Yes, I am here as well. I think the track goes optimum at the end. Nice. Yeah, a couple of minutes from the end. Oh, he's going flying. It's got me that Ferrari wing. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you could. I'd massively appreciate it. So someone in the chat is saying, I can do 22s, but I can't collect it. He obviously doesn't know it's a green track. Killy taking Italy back to the top, yeah. Someone's got to do it for them. Oh my god, we nearly died. A lot of people are saying that. Funny you mentioned Max. Isn't Hadjar doing a great job? I wonder if they will develop in Max's favour. Of course they will. yeah, it's going to be a gift to Russell if Antonelli doesn't get a grips and stop making mistakes very quickly. That championship to Russell is going to be like giving him a birthday present. But we'll see how it develops. Yeah, but he can walk away from the races going, that was an engine problem or whatever. Like, I need to sort out my typing. Slow down. You type with one hand, one finger? Yeah, see if you must have a speech thing on your computer where you can just like talk into it. But then don't do that actually, because then the messages will be so long. I need short, sharp messages that I can read. That ain't gonna help. Words are hard. I think I'm going to get held up by this guy in front. Or I'm going to lock up. Right, let's see if we can put a good lap in. No, this is just the servers. Damn. Last corner was a bit come on. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna have one more lap. So I think there's time here. Yeah, there's a bit of time here and there's a bit of time in the last corner. Right, I don't want to catch this guy in front. Damn. I need a stonking last corner, basically. Oh! It was there. It was there. The 22, yeah. 4 tenths up. Damn. Was there. Let's the last corner, but I can see time everywhere. Maybe a few setup tweaks. Breeze bug. I haven't played the dailies. I'm not bothering with it at the minute. I've got my rating up to a decent level. I'll just wait for a bit now. Not again. I don't even know what happened there. people so dumb? Oh, they're battling up there. Oh, that was horrible. I think we did a 10th quicker than him. But I've got this car in front now. I think we just took some time out of him. let's see if we can get off the bend. Oh, he's gone, he's gone. That's too easy. I just gifted that guy behind. He did a 23.5. Hey, Necrodogs! Thank you. Oh! Had to give the penalty back. Damn. He's got me. find it. I think I need to go the other way with this setup, but it means learning a completely different... I will struggle with it. I don't know whether that... Ba 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 ba. This is a bit harder with no TC and ABS. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely harder. It is definitely harder. Yeah, it's this car, mate. It's this car. This car's a nightmare. Like, I could probably extract way more time with the setup, but at this track. But to be honest with you, to try and extract that time, I would be more susceptible to making mistakes. Oh, the car's brilliant. I love it. I love it because it actually, like, because of the no TC, no ABS, it's teaching me quite a lot. Uh, oh, uh, it's a love-hate. Yeah, it's like Marmite. Yeah, mine has as well. I've completely adjusted my brake because of this car, and actually it's helping with other cars as well. Morning, Dan. How you doing? Porsche Cup at Spa, yeah, no TC, no ABS. Yeah, I love this car. It is really cool. I don't know about the changes I've made. We'll see when we come across the line. Oh, no, yeah, I don't think the changes I've made are particularly good. Oh, actually, Cody! 23 months! Damn! Mate, I think you're 1 month away from getting the first, hang on a sec. The first higher tier badges. Thank you so much, Cody. Thank you for all your support, buddy. Damn! I tell you what, without all these mistakes, there's definitely a 22 here. Ah, thank you so much, Cody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's see if I can get a 22. Oh my god. The rear now. So the changes I've made have definitely made the car quicker, but the rear is it's very how can I say, wobbly. I want to know how much I lost in this corner here, not this corner, so the next set. So we're at 7.7 here. Maybe a tenth? No, it was more than that. It was definitely more than that. Damn. $26,100. Yeah, you need to get used to the car. I'm doing this with 40 litres in the tank as well. There's definitely 100% a 22 in this. Ben's almost 22, not quite. Litres, yeah, I'm doing it with 40. I can definitely see a 22, 100%. It's not like I'm driving around and I'm like, I can't see where... I know when I get to the point where I can't see the time, and I'm nowhere near that at the minute. Oh my. Well, that put me right off. I might have to change one thing because I got what feels like a load of jacking. Come on. Here we go. There. I need a good final corner. No! I had a terrible final corner. What? Absolute. Here's where I get a brilliant final corner watch. Now I'm struggling in the. Oh, I've got another lap. Now I'm struggling in the final corner. For me, it looks like soft front anti-roll bar, different camber, soft diff setting, and soft fast rebound for rear suspension. Someone did a 22.8. Yeah, I think that's possible. I'm going to change one thing back to how it was. And I'm going to leave. Oh, mind you. In actual fact, let's quickly go out and test it. Oh, I can't drive. Ah, what about if is the old replay trick work? No, the replay trick don't work. Damn, 22. Yeah, there's definitely. I reckon I could get there. 22.8. It's definitely in me to get that. Oh yeah, 100%. I think if you think this is what my 1, 2, 3rd or 4th race, and I haven't really messed about with the setup a massive deal. I'm struggling. It's a hard car to master, Banksy. I absolutely love this car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah, that doesn't help. Right, let's see. Can we make one turn one without being sent on from behind and without being crashed into and not crashing into anyone else? I haven't done that one yet. Maybe that's this one. I might try, might lock up. Break early. Don't hit the yellow car. Whatever you do, don't look at the yellow car. Look at the blue cars. This is where I lose massively. Oh, he's gone into the wall. Oh, I didn't realise it was Ben in front of us. Oh, he's had a little slowdown, a massive one. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He's still here. He's going to kill us. Well, these slowdowns are pretty harsh. They're good though. They're absolutely brilliant. Oh, what's happened to Ben? Oh, he's alright, I think. Right. What a race this has been. This has been absolutely wicked. Oh, is that going to be a slowdown? I like these slowdowns. They're actually pretty insane. Like, hey Pepe, how you doing? Damn, he took that really well. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty. No. sit behind him now. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Oh! Back of that car was twitching. Oh, it's the same everywhere though. I wouldn't worry about it. That's one to save, that, I think. Everyone's got penalties. Damien, thanks very much for the subscription. Thank you. Yeah, it was a really good race. Really good race. I really enjoyed that. There was a couple of really good You saw that in the mirror. Braking a bit better. Where was the next one? I think that was it, wasn't it? Oh no, there was another one. Didn't someone get past me? Where was the one in the... Oh, it's here, is it? Didn't I overtake someone around the outside here? I thought I over last lap. Oh, was it you? No, it wasn't. It wasn't this. I thought I overtook someone into that corner back there. I almost made that. And then I got the slowdown. I tell you what, the slowdowns are brilliant. The slowdowns are really, really good. I have to get used to them. You have to really stamp on the brake for the slowdown. Your doc files. What's that? I'm gonna try and delete doc files. Spin and get a penalty? I haven't had that one yet. Yeah, I get 150 FPS. But I don't know if you guys are running DLSS 4.5. Oh, let's talk about DLSS 5, yeah? So I just watched the other day everybody slating DLSS 5. And I was just like, because they're putting filters over the faces of like characters and stuff. And I tell you what, the filters make the characters look insanely cool. And everyone's like, this is the the most rubbish thing ever. I was like, dude, are you not looking at the same picture I am? It looks great. Might be good to play older games, yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it looks brilliant. What about art direction? I mean, I'm sorry, but like, art and music are gonna get killed. I appreciate it, but art and music are getting killed by AI. Don't you want this to look like reality? Like, if we relied on humans for that might take I don't know, 20 years, 30 years. But the way that AI is taking over, this will look like reality in our lifetime. Like, whilst I might be still young. Yeah, there should be a way of switching it on and off, like that should be something. So those that hate it don't have to look at it, and those that love it can. And I suppose you don't have to download it, right? But I look at it and think, wow. This was a good lap. Can I get a 22? Right. 22. Not incoming. Come on. Right, let's take the fuel out of this puppy. Damn, that guy's just done a 22-1. Oh my god, with the fuel out, it's harder. It's easier with the fuel. Oh, little lock up. God damn it. Nice, Ben's done a 22.9. Damn! Yeah, me too. I think I can still see time with adjustments and stuff. Now we've got it to slow down, doesn't it? But yeah, it's to get 22.1. I think is going to be a bit more difficult. I just want to see how the leader takes Eau Rouge. Ah, so he goes into it. He goes into it in 6th. Is he braking? Yeah, tiny brake. Hey Cyrus, how you doing? I got similar brake bias to him. Damn, that's a power slide. Damn, he hasn't even started braking yet. He brakes at the past the 150. Oh, sorry, but he brakes bang on the 150. I'm braking at this white line here. I wonder what he's doing for turn 1. Oh, I didn't get to see it. Yeah, I think setup tweaks, understanding a bit more, like, I think we could get there. I think we could get there. Oh, I need to change this camera angle, though. I might give it a go once the tyres are warmed up. I might give it a go braking a bit later. But I don't think I've ever braked at the 150 board. In actual fact, yeah, I'm braking just past that line. Damn. Let me push this brake bias forwards a bit. 58. See if that helps us. I tell you, my Achilles heel's Eau Rouge at the minute because I'm just bouncing off the limiter. There's a slight delay when watching another car. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what else I could have done there. I could have probably done a bit better, but he'd spun on the outside of the corner. Well, he was on the outside of the corner going really slow. Good fight going on up there. Can we get to it though? This, oh, Kai's getting out of the way. Thank you, Kai. Oh, it looks like Justin Ass is pulling away. turn! No, we're not doing dailies. There's no one in the dailies. No! No! Is anyone in them though? Damn, I'm losing too much time here. And it's over. It's over. It's over. Oh, God. I went in way too hot. I tell you what, I want to practice though. I want to practice. Oh, hang on a sec. I need to bring my wife back. She just called me. Right, guys, I have got to love you and leave you. When will I be back? When will I be back? Let's have a quick look. I've been doing some Monday night league racing. In actual fact, let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, it still hasn't been updated. Oh, it's not on there. Why is it not on there? We're second in the league. In the league race. But actually, I think I'm first. But this needs to be updated. Unless they're cancelling that second round. The server crashed. But who knows? Next round is Watkins Glen on Monday night. I don't know if this is closed or not, but there's still 2 places if anyone wants to join it. It's mrgit.co.uk. He's doing a league racing. We did Brands Hatch, and then the servers crashed at Spa, and we're now onto Watkins Glen. Then we've got Kota, Mount Panorama, and Paul Ricard. No, there's I think there's loads. If you go onto the sim grid, there's loads of league races on the sim grid. This is just Mr. Git, who I saw on X, and basically was like, okay, let's jump on that. Right. That's it from me today. Thanks very much for everyone who is watching. Sorry I had to cut it short. Unfortunately, yeah, as I said, life gets in the way. I've got to do some bits. But when are we back? When will we be back? Well, next week we actually got a decent week. We'll be back on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then the week after, Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, the next couple of weeks should be pretty good. We still got some AC Rally medals to get. So we'll see. Let's have a quick look at aceevo.gg. Let's have a quick look at this. So 5 people have signed up for the flat 6. The Delara Dash, 1 person, or 3 in total. Couple people, 8 this morning. Couple people. This one normally does quite well, but no one's in it. No one for that one. Evening races are full. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the day races should be full as well. Unfortunately, everyone's in the server. If you look at the server for AC Evo, we'll go and do it now. Let's look at the server for EVO. Yeah, they have died. They need to scale it down and just maybe have 2 races rather than 6. And So right now there's 132 people that are racing in the servers. Last time I checked that it was over like 500, but yeah, it's because, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. But so I've just been following the 992 Cafe server. Yeah, that's all I'm doing at the moment as well. I feel like the 992 seems to be the most popular car, and that whatever the AC Cafe's doing, there always seems to be people in there. Oh no, cheers Banksy. I crashed anyway. I crashed anyway. But yeah, that that cafe server seems to be doing really well. And I feel like if a SimGrid just copied what they're doing, just one race, that's all they need. They don't need 6 races. 6 races. They're trying like I feel like 6 races is when the game is at 1.0 and there's loads of people about. But whilst there's no one here, you should be just putting one race on, 1 or 2 races, and force everybody into that 1 or 2 race. Even like people would do it. But I'm not talking VW Golf GTI. Like it needs to be like GT3 992, like maybe even the GT3 RS. Or if you wanted to have one race server and then one completely other, like road cars or Delara or whatever. Yeah, exactly, race cars. Yeah, exactly, Zeno. It needs to be reduced. Like, I look at what the servers are now on that website as though maybe in a year's time when there's loads of people about. Like, but not now when we're still in early access. You've got 6 races going on. Like, not even LFM in their like height had 6 races going on. Like they just had 2 races and everybody was happy. No one was crying. Everyone was over the moon. Like I look at the daily races on the SimGrid and I see, when I look at it, I see like iRacing with an established crowd. Oh, is it 7? 7 races? Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Like, especially when you're struggling to get people to get into the races. Like, I did make the suggestion, but it might be still be getting looked at. But we'll see. We'll see. 24/6. Yeah, that's what I was getting. 24/6 is on my like third race. I was getting 24/6s. Then I started getting 23s, and I'm sure there's a 22 in there now. Yeah, they will. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I can feel like like things need to be developed, but I kind of just look past it. I kind of look at a game that's like it's 50% complete, right? So I look past all the issues. The one thing that I've noticed massively is the new penalty system, the slowdowns. The slowdowns are brilliant because if you go off the track, you've got to give a big chunk of time up. As a sim and for dry racing, it feels good. Do you know what? I've not even touched wet racing yet, really. Has anyone actually raced in the wet properly? But the best thing is that that Porsche Cup. I tell you what, I've had to completely adjust my brake pedal. It is completely different to what I had before. That that 992 is really like it's showing me where I've been going wrong with the brake. I think AC EVO will have a bright future because they support mods like the original AC and the tools they showed are crazy good. Banksy's a modder. Banksy, do you get any like info? Do you get any info about like the modding, or do you just have to wait like the rest of us? Yeah, I noticed it caught me out twice as well. But it was when you went up Row Rouge, Ben, and I saw you going up, and you went off, and I was like, "That's definitely a slowdown." And then it was, and it's actually really good because how many times do people go off the track and just get, I don't know, like what was before in ACC, you used to just get a track warning. Or you'd go, oh, I've got what do you call it? Speed tokens. I might use my speed tokens. Whereas now there's no speed tokens. It's like you cut the track, you get punished, which means you have to be more precise. Which I love. I love that. Yeah, exactly that, Ben. Exactly that. And I didn't get when it first came out, I didn't understand it. I think it was a bit broken, like in the last update, maybe the 5.2. I felt like it was a bit broken because I never really understood if I was what to do. But now it's clear. It's like it goes yellow and then goes green, or it goes red and you slow down, and that speed bar as well, telling you how much time you've got left to give the time up. And then as you're giving the time up, it's like it's that speed bar slowing down, and you never know how much time to give back, which I think is pretty cool because everyone's in the same position. In 5.1, 5.1 didn't seem to work. Yeah, exactly. Always one wheel inside the white line. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I think I'm back on whatever I said, Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. I can't remember which one it was. I think it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday next week. So we might do a bit of AC Evo. We'll definitely jump on AC Rally as well, because I've got some gold medals to collect. But until then, guys, enjoy the F1 at Suzuka. Let's hope Ferrari can do a bit better than they have been doing. And I will catch you next week. Enjoy the F1, and I will see you later. Take care, guys.